So this is a story about Kemi Badenoch, and she's launching her leadership campaign, having got her 10 backers now. And she says, I'll turn the tide of liberalism. And then she added, and drown them all. Ha, 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 ha. She didn't say that, but that was in her head, you know.
Yeah. And by liberalism, she really means illiberalism, because, you know, classic liberalism is about freedom and free markets and all the rest of it, whereas she's very much in favour of freedom and free speech.
So she's trying to turn the tide to liberalism.
Yeah.
OK.
Yeah, from liberalism.
Yeah.
Maybe turn the wheel of liberalism?
Yeah.
I know, I don't like these metaphors straight away.
The trouble is all these terms get used in so many convenient ways, and they change over time until we no longer know what any of them mean.
Yeah,
I mean,
but I think we know what she means. She means, you know, this rampant soft communist leftism that's encroached onto all our public institutions and a lot of the private sector as well. So she's a firm believer in capitalism and a firm disbeliever in identity politics.
Look at you speechwriter, you.
I love that job.
Well, no, this is the thing, is she is very much known and has a part of her sort of prominence is about sort of defeating, at least in the last government, her own government, a lot of the stuff that had come through in terms of the trans debate and whatnot. What people don't really know is much else about her. So actually, a lot of her initial sort of speech or launching herself seems to be about saying that she's actually like super pro-capitalism and it's not a dirty word. And so I feel like she's deliberately not focusing on that stuff, the woke stuff, because that's what she's kind of known for, and is now trying to be like, this is what I stand for. Money. Yeah,
she's giving a little bit of money. Yeah, she's giving a little mention, what she calls the nasty identity politics, but she's talking more about values, about immigration, about shrinking state, stepping out of the way of business and so on, which I think she needs to do now because there's a bit of a backlash going on anyway with some of the identity politics, and by the time of the election, it may not be the main issue people are interested in. It might be that she needs to show herself as more prime ministerial and other subjects. So.
Well, yeah, and she's harking back to Margaret Thatcher with this talk of free markets and unleashing.
That's very original of her.
Yeah, well, it's very popular. Why break something? Why change something?
I'm looking to see her blue suits with shoulder pads.
To be fair, and Disraeli and Winston Churchill, she's going for all the Tory greats.
The classics.
Yeah.
And John Major.
Do you find it weird that
not really?
Do you find it weird that capitalism has become this dirty word amongst what's
Well, no, but I think part of the Labour's policy coming back into power was they were very much courting big business. They spent the last couple of years meeting with business leaders, and they were very much trying to recreate that new Labour idea of getting back and pushing, which we saw a good 10 years of money being made.